Good morning, folks. So you are very welcome to this short yoga practice. It's going to be about 15-20 minutes or so. So before we begin, I'd just like to introduce myself. My name is Justine Brown, and I am a yoga and meditation teacher. So you're all very welcome. Just before we get started, I just want to invite you, if you want, to have a couple of blankets at hand if you're going to do the short relaxation at the end of the practice. So just have those close by. You can have a yoga mat if you want, but you don't really need one. If you're going to do the relaxation at the end of the class, you can actually just lie on the floor. You can lie on your bed. You can lie on the sofa. This is really just about kind of minimal yoga equipment and really more about kind of getting into the body a little bit. All right. So we're going to begin seated. So you can do that in a chair. You can sit on the edge of the sofa if you like, if that's accessible to you. Or you can also sit on the ground with your legs crossed. So I just want you to take a moment just to make yourselves comfortable. If you're sitting on the chair or the sofa, just making sure that both of your feet are kind of planted firmly onto the ground. So you don't have your legs crossed. You want to have both your feet on the ground and about hip width apart, okay? And then you just rest your hands onto your thighs and just take a moment just to let yourselves find a comfortable seat, okay? So just feeling the weight evenly distributed between your left leg and your right leg. You might even want to shrug the shoulders up towards the ears a couple of times, just letting the shoulders drop down. This is a really simple practice to kind of begin to even check in with your body, just even noticing where you might have a little bit of tension. Okay. So just letting the shoulders soften down away from your ears. Arms just resting by your side. Your feet, soles of the feet pressing into the floor. And we'll just let the gaze go just a few feet in front of us, just letting the eyelids lower. So we just want the gaze to soften ever so slightly, just sending a little signal to the nervous system that we are moving into a slower pace, a little bit of a rest and digest. So just take a moment, just letting your body settle into its seated position. And then when you're ready, I just want you to now lift your head, lift your gaze, and just take a look around, just moving your head from side to side. Just taking a look around your immediate surroundings. Just noticing what you see. For me, I can see my Christmas tree, my back garden. So I just begin to name some of the things that I could see: tree, light, window, sofa. So just taking a moment to orientate yourself into the present moment. And we can do this just by noticing our immediate surroundings. Or we can just pause and find a place of stillness, just even checking in, noticing what sounds we can hear. Just making a mental note. I can hear the heating, the television burr. And then just letting that go, whatever you were orientating yourself to, whether it was objects or sounds, just letting that go Letting your gaze soften just for a few more moments. And just allowing yourselves to arrive just as you are. If you're feeling a wee bit frazzled, if you're feeling a bit stressed out, welcome to the club. I feel exactly like that too. So we just allow ourselves to be just as we are, not trying to change anything, not trying to force ourselves to be any different. And just with a little bit of gentleness and kindness, just allow ourselves to settle. So just taking a moment here, just beginning to notice how your body feels. Just noticing any places of comfort or ease. Maybe any places that feel a little bit more tense around the shoulders or the upper back. And just feeling the support of either the chair or the floor or the sofa, wherever you're sitting. Just taking the weight of your body, just allowing the body to settle into that support. And then if it feels comfortable for you, just shifting your attention away from any sensations in the body to just becoming aware of your breathing. So for some of you, you might notice your breathing through your nostrils. There's a coolness as you breathe in and a warmth as you breathe out. And then for some of you, you might notice the breath a little bit more in the upper chest. We're just rising and falling with the inhale and the exhale. Or maybe for some of you, the breath might be a little bit more clearer in the belly. So as you breathe in, the belly expands out, and as you breathe out, the belly softens back towards the spine. Or for you, you might have a sensation of the breath through the entire body. Or you might not feel the breathing at all. Hopefully you will. But just wherever it is, there's no right or wrong. You're just allowing your attention to rest very gently on your breath. Just taking a few breaths in and out. Maybe even exhaling through an open mouth just to really let that go. Let that out breath go. Just releasing any tension. And then just letting the attention on the breath just move now. And we're going to begin to come into the movement portion of this short practice. You're just going to take your hands onto your knees. This is a very simple chest opener. So a really lovely way to open up the front of the chest, but also stretch a little bit into the back body, the upper back. So pressing your hands into your knees, we're going to inhale, press your chest forward between your arms, and then exhale, round your back, look towards your belly, inhale, stretch the chest forward, and exhale, rounding through the upper chest. Feel the shoulder blades separate, looking to your belly. Inhaling, coming forwards again, opening up the chest, and then exhale, round. 2 more times. So inhale, chest coming forward. You might even lift the chin if that feels comfortable, but no pressure. Exhale, round the upper back. And then last time, inhale, extend the chest forward, chin can lift. And exhaling, rounding through the upper back. And then coming back to center, just rest your hands onto your thighs, let the shoulders soften, just take a moment. Noticing any movement, any sensations in the upper chest or the back. And then we're going to take your hands to your shoulders and we're just going to do this same movement, okay? So we're going to inhale, bring the elbows as close together as possible. And then exhale, elbows back, open your chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Even breathing out through an open mouth again. Just feeling that upper back unwind and the front chest open. I'll just do one more for good luck. And then exhale, open the chest. And then letting the hands come back down onto your thighs. Relax the shoulders. And again, just noticing any sensations in the upper back of the chest. Okay, now we're going to take the hands together now. Okay, so we're going to inhale. Open the arms wide, same movement, just opening the arms up, and then exhale, press the hands together. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. And then coming back to center, let the shoulders soften. Just taking a moment to notice, just noticing any sensations in the body, noticing if the breath has changed in any way. And just pausing there, taking a breath. Okay. So the next posture that we're going to do is we're going to do a seated twist, all right? And this is an absolute godsend for digestion, okay? So if we're hopefully going to all be eating lots of yummy food over the next few days, and maybe eating a little bit too much or drinking a little bit too much, this is a really lovely, gentle twist just to kind of, it's like wringing out a dishcloth, and it really helps to kind of wring out any toxins through the torso and the spine. Okay. So again, you can be seated on the floor, cross-legged, or in your chair. Okay, so we're just going to turn now to our right, and just either holding over the edge of the chair, okay, or you can hold on behind, just behind your bottom. So we're just holding on, bringing that right shoulder back, and we're just going to inhale, lift that left arm, and turning to the right, taking your hand to the outside edge of your right leg. And we just take a moment to inhale, and just imagine that you have super glue on your bottom to the chair, so really pressing down through your hips and the thighs, but lengthening up from the bottom of your spine all the way to the top of the spine and the top of your head. So nice and long through the spine. Take an inhale, And then as you exhale, press your hand into the outer knee as you begin to just gently twist to your right. That right shoulder can come back. We're just looking to the right side. We don't need to go any further with the head, just gently gazing over to that right side, chin parallel to the floor. And we'll just take a couple of breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then last breath, inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, just take a moment, pause in the center here, rest your hands back onto your thighs, just notice any sensations down that right side. And then we're going to go now to the opposite side over to the left. So just taking your arm behind the chair if it has a back to it, or you can just hold on to the back of the chair or the side of the sofa. And then we're going to inhale, lifting that right arm up towards the ceiling, and then bringing your hand to the outer edge of that left knee. And pause here again. Remember the super glue on your bottom and your thighs, pressing down into the chair, lengthening up through your spine. Crown of the head lengthening, just imagining even that there's a little bit of string. You're like a Christmas decoration, kind of pulling you up this wee bit of string, lengthening through the top of your head. And then take a breath, inhale. And then as you exhale, press your hand into your outer knee as you begin to turn that left shoulder back. Now we're just gazing to the left. Let that right shoulder soften. And we'll take 3 breaths here together. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then last breath, inhale and exhale. And then inhale, coming all the way back to center, relaxing the shoulders, your back supported if you're sitting in the chair, hands onto your thighs. And just taking a moment, just noticing how that feels. Okay. Then we're just going to take the arms down by our sides, okay? And I'm just going to move the camera up a little bit here so you can see my arms a little bit better. So just feet back onto the ground, and we're just going to inhale, stretching the arms up towards the ceiling, relax the shoulders, and then exhale, bringing your arms all the way back down by your side. And do that 4 more times. So inhale, lifting the arms all the way up, and then exhaling all the way down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Maybe bringing the hands a little bit closer together. If they come together, that's grand. If not, that's also grand. And then exhale back down. And I have lost count, so we're just going to do 1 more for good luck. So inhale and exhale. And again, just pausing there, just letting the shoulders relax. You can even let your gaze go down towards the floor. If it feels comfortable for you, you might even like to close your eyes and just take a moment just to Notice anything at all, any sensation in your shoulders. Okay, very good. All right, folks. So those are just a few postures, yoga postures for opening up across the chest and the upper back. And then also that little twist for helping aid any digestive issues, okay? So we're going to come down onto the floor now for a brief, about 5-minute relaxation. So what I would like you to do here is grab hold of your blankets. Grab hold of your blankets and a cushion if you have one. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little bit of support at the top of the yoga mat if you have one, or the sofa. So we'll just move this back here. Okay, so again, just either lying on a yoga mat on the floor. You can be in your bedroom, wherever is comfortable. We don't need any high-tech equipment, as I mentioned. So you just want to take a cushion and just have the cushion under the back of your thighs, okay? This is really good because it gives you a little bit of support, especially if you know that you get a little bit kind of creaky in the lower back whenever you lie down, all right? So we want to have another blanket, and this is going to go over the top of us. Really important when we begin to go into a little bit of a guided relaxation that we're nice and warm and our bodies are covered up. So just come to lying on the ground, the sofa, the bed, wherever you are, cover your body. And then just have that little bit of support underneath the back of your head. Okay. So just take a moment just to get comfortable. So you want to have your legs kind of hip distance apart. You want to have them relatively wide. And then your arms, again, by your side with the palms facing up, tends to be the best position to open up the front of the chest. But if you don't like, and that doesn't feel good for you, you can just bring your hands and rest them onto your belly. Just knowing that there's always a choice. So hands, arms by your side, or hands onto your belly. So I'm just going to take my arms by my side. That feels nice and comfortable. And I'm just giving myself a little bit of a kind of wriggle, a little bit of a shimmy from side to side here. And then just taking a moment again to just let my body settle down into the support of the floor, the bed, the sofa. And then inviting you to just allow your eyes to close halfway, or you can let your eyes close fully if that feels appropriate for you. And just take a moment, just letting the body settle into the floor. I'm just going to guide you through a very brief relaxation from the feet all the way up to the head. So just relaxing your toes and your feet, your ankles. Relaxing your lower legs and your knees. The upper legs, relaxing your hips. Relaxing your lower back, your mid back and your upper back. Then moving your attention to your shoulders, softening your shoulders, your upper arms, your elbows and your forearms. And relaxing your wrists, back of your hands and the palm of your hands. Your fingers softening. And then relaxing your belly, your rib cage and your chest. Relaxing your throat, collarbones widening from the throat outwards. Relaxing your neck, the sides of your neck and the back of your neck. And feeling the back of your head heavy on the floor. Relaxing the top of your head and your forehead. Your eyeballs softening into their sockets. The area around your eyes soft. Your cheeks soft. Softening and relaxing your inner and outer ears. Your nose. Your jaw and your chin. Falling back towards the floor. And letting your mouth soften. And your tongue softening inside of your mouth. And just allowing your whole body to soften and relax into the support of the floor. Now we're just going to let the breath deepen to begin to waken the body up. And then inviting a little bit of movement into your fingers and your toes, just wiggling through your fingers and your toes. And then taking your arms up over your head, point through your toes, taking a big old stretch like you're waking up first thing in the morning. And then take your arms by your side, soles of the feet onto your cushion, your pillow. Just pause there. And then just one knee at a time, lifting your knees up towards your chest. Squeeze the knees into your belly. Another nice little posture if you feel like you have any kind of digestive issues, any wind. Really nice just to massage the belly a little bit. Make little circles with your knees. You can circle the feet one way and then the other. And then when you're ready, rolling over onto your side, Just pause there, just remembering there's no rush, just nice and slow. And then when you're ready, just pressing your top hand onto the floor, just coming and pressing yourselves all the way up, looking now like I've just come out of a hedge. And then just coming into a comfortable seated position, just take your hands onto your thighs. And just taking a moment here, just letting the breath settle again, just noticing how you feel. And that is us, folks. So I just like to say thank you for having a wee look at this this short recording. I hope that it might be of some use to you. And I would like to just wish you all a very peaceful and restful holiday and a very happy new year.